What's up guys? Today in this video we're gonna go through some daily mobility exercises that can basically help just move the body around. I usually use these exercises to kind of quote-unquote liquefy the body. In terms of fascia, the more you move your body around, the more your fascia slides and moves with your muscle, with your bones and whatnot. The more liquefied it gets, and the more nutrition can be sent to you. Can be sent throughout your body through blood. So basically, the more you move, the longer you stay healthier and whatnot. I think there's a video by Tom Myers talking about if you're actually aging or you're just quote-unquote drying out. You can search that online. And basically, yeah, again, the idea here is to move and to basically use movement as nutrition for the body. Seeing as nowadays people lack movement everywhere. So yeah, to start with the series, we're gonna go with the head and the chest today. So we're gonna start from the middle, so the spine, but we're also gonna break up the spine into different sections. So today we're gonna go with the head and the chest. So before we begin the exercises, I want to clarify that even though we're breaking up into different parts of the spine for different exercises, we cannot really isolate a single movement to a single part of the body because our body is pretty much entirely connected. So yeah, so just keep that in mind. So first one is side to side. You're trying to touch your temple and your cheek to your fingers at the same time while keeping your head on top of your spine, on top of your chest. So your head stays in line with your spine as much as possible. So nothing, not forward nor backwards, somewhere in the middle. Going side to side, allowing your neck to slide, allowing your shoulders to relax. Okay, now the next one is going forward. Imagine reaching something in front of you with your nose and then reaching back away with your nose. And then now we have 4 points: front, back, left, right, and left. We are going to connect those 4 points in a circle. The movements, they don't have to be big. As long as you can feel them, and as long as you're moving those joints with quality, eventually they will grow bigger and bigger. Or I think it's more accurate to say your body will allow you to move with bigger range of motion as long as you move with quality and as long as you stay within your comfort of movement. So no straining. Yep. So that's one type of circle. Well, I'm going to show you the second head circles. So to start with, you're just going to bring your ear side to side. So bringing one ear closer to the shoulder. It's very gently, very nice. And then bringing your chin closer to your chest and away from your chest. Notice how this pulls my chest up to the ceiling a little bit. And that's fine. Like I said, no movement is really disconnected from the rest of the body. Even though we're moving the head, the chest, and thorax can actually move a little bit, and that's okay. Okay, so up and down, side to side, and now we're gonna go facing side to side. Basically rotating the head. You can imagine drawing almost like, you can imagine drawing half an arc of a circle with your nose. Just drawing an arc. And of course, after all those three, you connect them and you start to draw a circle with your head very gently. Notice how again, my chest is moving and is being allowed to freely float my head. I'm not trying to move my chest. So that's it. That's it for the head. Apologies, before the head, we also want to move the eyes. A lot of the eyes are a part of the body that gets neglected very often in movement, and they actually play a big role in your spine mobility, as well as other things. So yeah, I forgot to show you guys the eyes, and I shall show it now. So basically, it's a very generic thing, just like the head. To start with, you look side to side, very gently. Allow your eyes to almost relax and dissolve in the socket. It's just liquid moving side to side in the eyeballs, in your socket of the skull. So side to side, up and down. Try to continue breathing as you do this. Allow your breath to be unaffected by the movements of the eyes. And after you have up and down and side to side, again, just connect the 4 points and draw a wide, big circle, big round circle. Again, allowing your breath to be unaffected. And go the other way. Yep, that's it. So that's it for the head, the eyes, and the head / neck. So now we're gonna work on the chest / thorax, and we will work that area using 2 points of focus. Okay, the first one is the top of your sternum. If you put your fingers in here, you can actually, it's actually a hole. So it's just the top of your neck. Yeah. And to start with, we're gonna go side to side using this top, leading from the top of the sternum. Doesn't have to go too far, just to where you can. And this isn't a hard thing to do. It's the details that we're looking for, the fine details. A lot of us, including myself, will have a bit of rotation as we move from one side to another. The idea here is that we try to make this movement as much as possible in one plane, so there's no rotations. So basically, your shoulders staying in line with each other the whole time. Side. And after that, after going side to side, we go back and forward. Only to as far as you can comfortably go. As you're doing this, try to keep the weight of the feet the same throughout the whole movement. And allow your spine to naturally move. If your back wants to arch, extend or flex in a certain way, allow it to. Don't force anything. if you stay within your comfort and if you stay within quality, your body will allow more range of motion anyway. So now, just from the front, holding from here, forward, back. Now, connecting those 4 points again in a circle. Leading from the top of the chest. And also try to draw a round circle. It seems very unrelated or unimportant, but the rounder the circle is, the more fine the motor controls are. So basically, you could become smarter and you become better at controlling it. So that's on the top of the sternum. Now we're going to do the same thing with the bottom of the sternum. You will feel like a plate down here almost in between your chest, and you can actually tap on it. And you're going to again go side to side. Basically repeat the same thing from top of the sternum, but now we're doing it from a different point. And what this does is just gives a bit of a different quality, a different movement elsewhere, different chain reaction throughout the whole body. And again, back and forth. You can also vary the speeds in this, but I'd say start slow before you add any sort of speed. Only go as fast as you can stay in control. And of course, finish it with a circle. Yep, so that's it. The eyes and the head and the chest, and yeah, again, just to kind of finish the video, it basically helps with quote-unquote liquefying the body, making the body more mobile, and we'll continue on with this series into the pelvis and the lower back, and perhaps maybe connecting the whole spine. And we'll move out into other joints as well. So stay tuned. See you.